That's why I'm doing it. Is
Hmm.
that what ritual can do for people? I find a lot of people can't meditate
Hmm.
or do sit still in silence or whatever. And that will come eventually. But to open up awareness through ritual, I mean, religions figure that out pretty fast, right? That
Hmm.
ritual is an opening of awareness. It is opening up sacred spaces for the familiar. So if you practice a ritual over and over again, then that becomes familiar, and then that connection to the sacred is much faster. And as awareness opens, I think other meditational techniques become so much easier to do. So
Hmm.
for those that are doers, who find it hard to sit, opening up awareness through ritual is like a really powerful force. Like brushing your teeth every day, or is a kind of a ritual, but we don't acknowledge it as its sacred potential. You can, which is really, you can designate any action toward an intention. So I'm brushing my teeth today so that I might be more connected to whatever your intention is or give force to it. So doing that piece with ritual and in your everyday life is just kind of an amazing approach to life.
Absolutely. Yeah, just opening the awareness to the power of intention,
Yes.
and that power lies within us, and discovering that and creating that ritual experience throughout life. It makes life more sacred
Yeah.
and strengthens our connection with the divine. I love that.
And it also, ritual by being an act of doing, enables people to connect the sacred in their body.
Mm.
So sometimes that's harder for in our busy world because we live in our head to connect to the body and its participation in the world, and to make that not a to make that a kind and benevolent action by purposely putting into sacred spaces or acknowledging with gratitude, is another kind of ritual practice. Really makes life from being very judgmental toward it to being very grateful and thankful for it. And it changes of the shift of focus, which ritual can do for those people that are not used to doing that. It gives you a mechanism to do it.
I love that you brought that up because one ritual practice that I'll be sharing with the group is a daily ritual practice, and it's connecting with your body, and not just your physical body, but the different layers of our body, our emotional body, our mental body, our spiritual body, our energetic body, and tapping into all those layers of our body and seeing what's there, and then bringing in this element of gratitude. And that's so powerful. And making a daily practice of that really elevates your vibration, your being, your outlook on the world, and how you navigate through this world, because the world is changing so fast and everything is so fast paced. It is hard for people to sit down and meditate, but adding in daily ritual as a practice and with daily activities is a great way to connect with the divine in your everyday life and bringing that sacred back into life.
Yeah, it's I really like the way you put that. It's a change of orientation to life. Rather
Mm-hmm.
than all the crime and the tensions and the war in the world, an intention to actually look at the world in a sacred and compassionate way allows the body to rest and not feel so anxious, and to connect with a larger reality that isn't just the violence. There is a balance in life. And if you can bring that peace and that compassion into every moment, life is good. And so ritual can do that for people, bring them into the sacred at every moment. And it's like rather than having the bad news, you get to have the good news every day by connecting to nature. It's just a wonderful way to connect and balance and balance.